Good morning, library family. What's up? What's up, human beings in general? What's up? Good morning. Uh, Today, like I said last video, we're gonna speak about dietary supplements, vitamins, minerals, things that were recommended to take on a daily, especially our pregnant women. Okay, our pregnant females. This is definitely an important video for you. There's a lot of information in there that that you should think about. There's a lot of information there that you should listen to and heed to my advice. And I bet there's some things in there that you may not have even known, because myself, I have 3 kids, and I remember the doctor telling the mother all 3 times to take these vitamins every single day. Take your vitamins and minerals. I got something about that, guys. I want you to listen to this, okay? All right. First, we're gonna start. Just gonna start. What are dietary supplements? That's where we're going to start at, all right? The DSHEA, which is the Dietary Supplement Health and Administration Act, right, defines dietary supplements as products other than tobacco intended to supplement the diet and meet at least one of the following criteria. All you have to do is meet is one, okay? Contains one or more of the following vitamin, mineral, herb, botanical amino acid. Dietary substance to supplement the diet by increasing the total dietary intake, concentrate, metabolite, constituent, whatever that is, never heard of that, or extract, or combination of any previously described ingredients. Look at that. First thing first, what's that saying is they can take all those things, mix them. All they have to do is contain at least one vitamin, one mineral. So you could have a vitamin A pill and then have all that extra crap in it. All the extra crap you don't need in it. All the extra stuff that you didn't ask for. Especially if you don't check the label, check the back, don't know what you're picking up. And even then, you still don't know what you're taking. Even then, you still don't know. Okay? Intended for ingestion in a tablet, capsule, powder, soft gel cap, or liquid form, which we all know. We've seen vitamins, we've seen minerals, okay? Label as a dietary supplement. All they got to do is label it. Slap a label, you know. Cannot be represented for use as a conventional food or sole item of a meal or diet, which I hope we're all aware of, that you just can't wake up in the morning and take vitamins and minerals and think that the day is going to be okay. Of course, that's extremely dangerous, and I would not recommend that. Okay? Cannot include an article that is approved as a drug or biological. Okay? Because the Food and Drug Administration does not need to approve dietary supplements mosquitoes before being sold, and instead the sole responsibility for determining the safety and effectiveness of the dietary supplement falls on the shoulder of the company that manufactures and markets it. Almost anything that is not already classified as a drug can be put into a pill, capsule, powder form, and sold as a dietary supplement. I can't make this up, folks. I can read it again. Let's go over it again. Because the FDA, which many of us listen to, all right, which many of us are conditioned to listen to, okay? Conditioned from birth, through schooling, through our parents, through the news, through the media. Okay? Because the Food and Drug Administration does not approve dietary supplements before being sold, and instead the sole responsibility of determining the safety and effectiveness of the dietary supplements fall on the shoulders of the company that manufactures the supplement. How dangerous is that? Okay, now we're falling on the trust of an individual who could be a good person, could be a neutral person, but in reality, who knows? They don't have rules and regulations. They can put whatever they want inside of vitamin A and then sprinkle a little extra in there, and you will never know. But they sell it to you. You're taking it. You're expecting results. But oftentimes you just don't know. And we're gonna get into that later. We're gonna speak about that. Make sure we drinking water, guys. Make sure you get some type of exercise, at least regularly. Try to get some type of routine for yourself. I'm gonna take a pause, man. Make sure we treat each other well. Make sure you help somebody out, no matter what race, color, creed. That's also part of fitness. That's also part of health, because we all have to live on this planet. We all have to exist. We all have to live. So let's all do the right thing. We know what to do. We know what to strive for as a human race. And let's get it done. Alright, let's get back into this. I just had to say that piece right quick. It was on my mind. I'm probably going to say it every single day until, you get some change. Alright, a little quick tidbit about, our rules and regulations and the supplements that we now take and sell in the stores to the everyday people, okay? The popularity of dietary supplements has grown steadily in the United States, with the sales in the supplement industry during the 1990s. All right, estimates put the total sales at 3.3 billion for 1990. That was 3.3 billion that dietary supplements made. 1990. That was 2020. Now imagine, especially with all this diet fad, all these diet fads going around, everyone wants to get in shape as quickly as possible. They want it to be like fast food, like McDonald's. They want you to drive up and buy a new body. They want you to drive up into a store. I want that body right there. You pay for it and you leave. That's not the way life works. That's not the way the body works. Unless you pay, unless you have millions of dollars for surgery. I don't. But if you do, cool. You work hard for it. You deserve it. But there's always consequences to that as well. Alright? And growing more to the $100 billion in 2008. 2008 went from 3.3 billion. We're not talking $1 million. We went $3.3 billion, 1990. 100 million in 2008. Now imagine 2020. That thing has to be about $500 billion. Like a ridiculous money. And then we don't even have regulation on it. Now, depending on what type of person you are, you can say, damn, I can get down on this. Go make some money. Doesn't matter. Or we can crack down as a people and say, yo, look at these. Look at this stuff that is contaminating our race. Causing birth defects. We'll get into that. Causing birth defects. Causing mental illnesses. Causing you to go back to the doctor even though you're supposed to be perfectly healthy because you're taking these vitamins. But we don't realize that over time, that's what's sending us back to the doctors. The very supplements we're recommended to take from our doctors are sending us back to the doctors, keeping us at the doctor, which keeps them paid. All right. Associated with rapid growth, the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act was passed in 1994. Now we're talking about 26 years ago. Definitely out of regulation. Definitely out of line, FDA. Out of control. Bruh. 2026, people's lifestyles are different. People's eating habits are different. Food is different. This has to be something that has to be kept up with. It has to be regulated. Okay? These regulations for dietary supplements are separate from the regulations for food and drugs. Okay? Why? This is something that should be taken seriously. It shouldn't be separate from food and drugs. It should be the same. It should be something that's regulated and studied. Okay? Why? Why is it separate when it's also being taken as a food and drug? These are the things we have to question as a people. Okay? Because these are big businesses. We're talking about 2008, $100 billion. I bet you wish you had $100 billion, but you're giving out all your money to these corporate companies that's supposed to be curing people of diseases and infections and helping us with our diet. But in all reality, it's all about money. It's right here. It's right here in the book. I can't make it up. It's true. And what I'm going to read to you next is probably going to even open your eyes even more to the reality of what's going on. This is health and fitness, but this is the facts. Okay? We're going to go down some did you knows. Did you know key reasons for taking dietary supplements? Low energy weight loss diet. Low energy diet in the elderly. Chronic disease prevention. Special needs such as pregnancy and lactation. Extreme activity demands. Enhanced recovery from exercise. Maintain normal immune function. Sports training. Before or after surgeries. Which was the original use of vitamins to help people recover their bodies faster after surgeries, after injuries. That's what the original use of vitamins were, and that makes sense. Just not to wake up in the morning and say, "Hey, I don't have apples," because apples cost $5 for a bag, or $2-3 for a bag. Let's just say, well, my apples don't last that long, but I can get these bottle of pills. Okay, I can get these bottle of pills. What's up, Birdie? I can get these bottle of pills for $20, and I get 500. I get 500 of these pills for $20, and I'm good. I don't need to buy apples. I don't need to buy oranges. I don't need real fruit, because I have these 500 pills that I can take, and I'm good. Okay? Therapeutic nutrition for specific health problems. All right? Drug-induced increase in nutrition need. So right here, it states that the need for it was originally for anyone who really needed it. For people whose bodies couldn't produce enough vitamins and minerals, or the body couldn't intake certain vitamins and minerals. Okay, that's the original use, not for everyday use, not for pregnant women to use all willy nilly. But we'll get into that. All right. There's so much information, so much, and I'll check the comment box about after a week. after a week after I post the video, and then see what kind of comments we get, what kind of questions. So many questions man, there's so much more information on this I could read about. So much information I could speak about. If you guys are interested in this, just let me know. Alright. Just wanted to get into some just wanted to run down some information. Hey, figure out where I saw it. Now, I'm not saying not to take vitamins and minerals. I'm telling you that these things can be good. They can be beneficial for those in need, and definitely should be used in moderation, because over time it will deteriorate your body and cause problems. Okay. I lost my mark on the pregnancy tidbit that I wanted to speak about. Oh, here we go. Found it. All right. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to this. There's a whole list of nutrients and vitamins and the selected potential effects of excess intake that we can go over. And like I said, if you guys have more questions, I can run down this list. I can go over a few things that I find important. All right. Let's go over this real quick. Definitely for my pregnant women. You guys need to hear this. You guys need to know this. All right. Even essential nutrients are potentially toxic at some level of intake. All right. For some nutrients, the level of intake can cause serious adverse effects. It's not presently known. All right. Not presently known. This book is written in, lost my damn page too. 2016, I believe. Okay, this is a fairly new book. This is not something that's old. This is something that's fairly new, fairly written. Oh, this squirrel just fell out of the tree. Whoa. This squirrel just fell out the tree. I've never seen anything like that. I see the squirrel just fall out of a tree. There we go. Lost my page. Squirrels falling out of trees and such. Anyway. For others, the adverse effects of excess have been documented. The effects of some nutrients can be extremely serious. Among the vitamin category of nutrients, excess in dietary supplement form, A, D, and B can produce serious adverse effects and are commonly available in dietary supplement form. Right there, it is stating that vitamin A, D, and B, something that we've been told that we need, that we can get right here by stepping outside in the sun, okay? Eating the right foods. Drink water. These squirrels are crazy. Getting their exercise though. Okay? There we go. Where we at? Excess vitamin A, for example. Ladies, pay attention. Pregnant women, pay attention. Ask your doctor about this, okay? Excess vitamin A, for example, can cause birth defects when a woman is taking too much at conception and during early pregnancy. So when you say, man, what happened, doctor? How did this happen? I took my vitamins every day. I try to eat good. You trying to figure out if something was wrong with you, or you were cursed, or you deserve to have a child with birth defects when you didn't realize that you were taking these vitamins, minerals that were recommended by your doctor, and maybe they didn't even know. Maybe they were ignorant to the fact that you're not supposed to do something like that, causing birth defects. See, me, I didn't believe in that. I always told my lady, don't take too much of that stuff. Even before I had this information, I had a feeling about it. That, man, why would you take a whole bunch of vitamins and minerals every single day? To me, it never made sense before I even had this information. And I'm glad that I gave that recommendation to my lady, because she could have gave. Matter of fact, my daughter has one of her right eyes, something's wrong with her. She was taking those vitamins. That's before I was in the picture, giving advice. And her right eye had a birth defect on it. She had to get surgery on her right eye twice. It was too low for no reason. Now, my girlfriend doesn't have that issue, and neither do I. I mean, I guess slightly, but even if I'm just a little bit sleepy. But still, she had to get surgery. I didn't have to get surgery. She had to get surgery. My sons didn't have to get surgery. Only she did. She was taking all those vitamins and minerals every single day, and that could have been a cause and effect. I'm not saying that's the sole cause, but you never know. All right. Vitamin D in excess can result in calcification of blood vessels and eventually damage, all right, the function of the kidneys, heart, and lungs. Listen, vitamin D excess can result in calcification of blood vessels, and eventually damage the function of the kidneys, heart, and the lungs, guys. So you don't have to be a smoker to have these things happen to you. You don't have to smoke. You don't have to drink. You could just take vitamin D in excess, in pill form, in powder form. And eventually you will have these issues. Over time, if you take this in excess, you will have these issues. Meathead, buff heads, supplement heads. This is for you. You can be in the gym, you can work out every day, and then you still develop these issues because you're taking these supplements thinking that you're healthy, and in reality, nah. You're killing yourself. They're killing you by not doing the right thing, and you're killing yourself by not doing your research, by not knowing what you're doing, by not taking your time to think about the reality of the situation. Okay? Excessive intake of vitamin B can cause permanent damage to sensory nerves. I can't make this up. This is right here. This is real. Okay? They know these. They know this. The FDA knows this. If the research is here, it had to come to the FDA. The FDA knows this is on paper. But instead they tell you to take one every single day, going over your limit in excess. And vitamin A, because let's say you ate a high vitamin B diet for the day, but you're like, oh dang, I forgot to take my vitamin pill. You take that on top of your healthy diet, your healthy vitamin B diet. Now your body has extra It has to find your kidneys have to find a way to filtrate that. Your kidneys are probably the first one that takes the hit. Then your blood eventually, right? Like I said, the calcification of your blood. Your kidney pumps all that vitamins out. It has nowhere else to go. Goes through the bloodstream. The bloodstream starts to calcify. The heart has to pump all that blood. The heart starts failing because it can't pump the blood properly. You start to get heart attacks. You can't breathe. You can't breathe, so your lungs start to collapse. And now you're going to the doctor trying to figure out what's wrong with you. They're trying to figure out what's wrong with you. And they can't figure it out. But they ask a simple question. Have you been taking your vitamins every day? Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright. Okay. It is important to remember that nutrition requirements and ULs are set for normal, healthy individuals. In some cases, a drug may increase or decrease the need for nutrient. Right? Anyone who is taking medication may no longer fit into the DRI's parameters. For example, larger doses of anti-inflammatory drugs such as aspirin, ibuprofen may interfere with folic acid function and potentially increase folic acid requirements. All right. There's a lot more information, but we're just going to hit on that last tidbit. So, according to that piece of information there, if you're taking over-the-counter medication, you're taking ibuprofen, who knows what other Wellbutrin and all those crazy medicines that people have to take every day. If you're taking that type of medicine, okay, man-made medicines, it's not even recommended that you take dietary supplements, take vitamin A and B all at the same time, because that can cause even more problems. It can even cause even more problems because now your kidney has to filter all these pills. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, giving your kids pills, giving your kids these vitamins, you're only supposed to take these things when needed. Like I said before, I believe I said it before. Maybe not to you guys, but maybe I did. When I'm sick, my family's sick, someone in my family, I'm pumping in vitamin C. Because as you know, when you get sick, sometimes you can't even eat. You don't want to eat, you don't want to drink anything, and that's when the vitamins come into handy. That's when they make sense. Help give you that vitamin C. Okay? That vitamin D, A, B, whatever you need that you're not intaking because your body doesn't want to, your body is rejecting the food. Maybe the food that made you sick in the first place, the processed food, you know? Your body's rejecting food and anything else that you want to put inside of it. So vitamins make sense in that case. In necessity. But not $100 billion in necessity. Okay? That's because people are not educated. People are ignorant to the fact that the FDA is not looking out for our best interests. And if they were, this information would be out to the public. But now it is. Okay? I don't know if anyone else is doing this, but I'm going to continue to do this. There's so much more information I can speak about. Injuries, exercise for elderly people. There's a lot we're going to hit on. Okay? I'm going to continue to speak about it. All right? And while we're talking about fitness and health, I know in my video I said take off the mask at the end. What I meant about that is we need to be careful about wearing a mask too often. Okay? Now you don't have to listen to my word, but know for sure that there's research being done about us breathing in our own CO2 gas, which is not natural. The air out here is fine. Trust me. Every day, like I said before, I come out here every single day. The air is a-okay. I see people walking around with the mask. This can be extremely dangerous. I see people riding around in their cars with these masks. I see people walking. I see people exercising with these masks on. Extremely dangerous to constantly breathe in your own CO2 gases. Okay? This can cause dysfunctions in your body. CO2 gases are supposed to be expelled from the body for a reason. This is the way. This is our genetic makeup. Everyone is made up in that way. Black, white, Spanish. It doesn't matter. This is the reason why we have trees. We can't cut down the trees because that's what the trees are for. Okay? To filtrate these poisons, these pathogens and infections that are in the air. This is the reason why we have trees. This is why you need to keep nature around. Maybe we need to find a different way to build houses and construction. Find a different material that doesn't even use our natural resources. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not a scientist. I have a lot of great ideas though. But on that part, I don't have it. I just know that wearing that mask in excess will over time make you sick. It will make you sick. So be careful. Please regulate and then have moderation when you wear this mask. Try not to wear it for a long period of time. It will make you sick. Alright guys. Definitely have fun. Until next time. Peace.